What's up, guys? It's the end of the month, which means it's time for my top picks of the month. And today, I'm going to be doing a little twist on it. Last month, I did, situations. This month, I'm going to be doing my top 5 pod systems that are cheaper than $20. Yeah, we've been talking a whole bunch about devices that are $50 and $40, $70, and I figured, I might as well come out here and give you guys some options that are cheaper than those because, not everybody has the money to spend on expensive ass devices. So without further ado, why don't we just hop right into this review. So number 5 on my list is the Aspire Cobble. Yeah, I was a little bit, it was tight trying to figure out which best ones under $20 were. If we went 25, maybe I'll do that in the future. I would have had a lot more options. But the Aspire Cobble here takes my number 5 spot because it's got great flavor. Now, what it doesn't have compared to the other ones is that long-lasting pod. A lot of the time, Aspire Cobble pods will burn out pretty quickly, and that's unfortunate. You want your pod to last for a long time. Therefore, it's my number 5 spot. It's great flavor whenever it's lasting, but whenever it doesn't, shit out of luck. Number 4, the Innokin EQ. That's what's up, number 4 here. It's pretty much very similar to the Aspire Cobble. I'd say the flavor's a little bit better. The pods last a little bit longer, which is why it takes my number 4 spot. Other than that, I love the matte finish design on it. It feels great in your hand, and it has great flavor. They got those mesh coils in that baby. Man, they put out really good flavor. Unfortunately, just like the Aspire Cobble though, they do burn out pretty quickly, which I was surprised with. That doesn't seem to happen very often with mesh coils, but I guess that's the case with this device. Coming in at number 3 is the polarzero Nexus. Now this device, I wanted to put it higher. I really did. Because for $20, it's insane. It's just a crazy little device. For $20, you get, it'll stop you whenever your juice gets low so that you won't burn your coil. That's something it has on the other 2 that I just said. The coils will last for a while. But what also it has, 3 modes, 3 different hit modes, so you can customize. Man, it's crazy. And then it has temp control. It's got that automatic temp control, which means that it's not going to hit too hard. And, it's all designed so that you can have more customization and much better coil life. That's what it's for. Now, the thing that is its downfall is that, to me, it's got really weak hits. You don't feel that hit until you exhale the hit, and then you find out that you had a hit. But, for some people, that may be okay. That may be just fine. But for me, I want to have that throat hit, and it just doesn't do it for me with that. Now, on to number 2. 1 and 2 was that was a tight race, let me tell you. Let me fucking tell you, man. 1 and 2, I couldn't decide, really, and I had to give number 2 to the Smock Novo. Yes, you're going to find out what number 1 is in a second, but let me tell you what I like about the Smock Novo, and then I'll tell you why it didn't get first whenever I get to that one. Number 2, Smock Novo, and now that's because they've got great flavor. It's a great little system. Good battery life. Probably on par with the rest of the devices. Actually, yes, it's on par with the rest in this list. But it just seems to be there for you. There's nothing insane about it. Honestly, though, the flavor, it's on point. All of these devices, that's their number 1 thing. Their flavor is on point. That's why all these other devices that are $50 and shit, that's why those ones are better, because these devices are flavor focused. Very, very focused on flavor, and the rest of this stuff is pretty on par with other vapes. The $50 devices have a bunch more options and stuff, like the polarzero Nexus, which actually happen to not be as flavor focused as all the rest of them this thing. But that being said, I'm sorry I'm rambling. The Smock Novo, man, it's great. It's always there for you. It's got great flavor. It's really easy to fill up the pods. I've never had an issue with any of mine. I've actually had multiples because we've had companies send them to us after we already have 1, 2, 3. I've given them away to people because, I want other people to experience it. And, Their pods are cheap. They last a long time. I've never had one last less than 2 weeks. Great airflow in my opinion, and I love the mouthpiece. Actually, I feel like most people do enjoy that mouthpiece. Some people don't, but it's very unique, or it was whenever it came out. At least there's companies that have been trying to, copy that, but as of right now, it's still my favorite with that type of mouthpiece and the way that it all works. It's just a great little device. I just love that thing. Number 1, the Smoant S8. And I know you probably saw that coming if you watch the channel. If you're new here, you're going to want to go down there and hit that subscribe button so you know what the fuck's going on. But if you've been around for a while, you know the Smoant S8 is a fucking beast. It's a beast. And, it's got a little better battery than Smok Novo. And the number one reason why it edged out the Smok Novo, and when I say edged out, I mean that close. Like, that you ever see those memes when it's like, I'm that close to losing my shit? It was that close to edging it out. But, it edges it out because, and purely because, it's Smok versus Smoant. Not the actual devices. Smok versus Smoant. Smok, sometimes, when you buy a pod from them, or a coil from them, it's fucked up. I think for some reason their product testing isn't the greatest in the world, and that ends up fucking up some of their pods. Sometimes you're going to get a shitty pod right out the gate. Doesn't happen that often. I've only had it happen maybe one time in a 3-pack, and it's not enjoyable when it does happen, but it's something that you're not really going to experience that often. The Smoant, every pod's the exact same. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. Every pod is exactly the same. They're out here killing it. Smoant is fucking killing it with that device. Honestly, I've not really used them a ton in my life. In my, let's say, vaping career. I need to try more of their devices, obviously, because they blew me out of the water with this one. It stands up to a lot of those really good devices. Like, if you don't have the money to buy a Usonic, or Pavino, or a Lambo, sneak peek, or an Orion, $70 here. This is the one for you. Let me tell you. I've been saying this so much in this one. Let me fucking tell you. The Smoant S8 is the one for you. If you're trying to buy a cheap vape that lasts a long time, has great flavor, good battery life, and all in all, it's just great. I love the glossy finish on it. It looks cool. Smoant just killed it. They just fucking killed it, man. Well, guys, I don't have much more to say. That's my list. This is my list. My opinion. If you got opinions, go down below, hit the comments. Let me know what you think about these devices. If you have them all, if you have one of them, let me just let me know. Just let me know. You got any questions, let me know. And head on over to our website if you got some in-depth questions or you're trying to narrow down your search. Type in that little box. Let us know what you're looking for, what you're trying to figure out. And we'll hit you back with a reply within 1 business day. And, other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the comments, hit our website. Hit it all. Hit it all. There's links for all these devices in the description down below. And yeah, I appreciate your view. I appreciate you. If you're subscribed, I love you. I love you. You're killing it for us, guys. We're having a great fucking year, and I couldn't be more happy. But yeah, till next time, guys. Peace out.